We know how much streams love that. Just kidding. Here we go, Steel Kangaroo. So this is Lucian's bracket. Steel Kangaroo just playing Neil. Now he's going to be playing Myst. Myst is a Diddy Kong player. Steel Kangaroo, an Ivysaur player, as you all know. No, I didn't see too much of this matchup, but I think it's going to be really interesting because of the projectile factor. And also the combo game. Ivysaur probably is going to have a pretty strong combo game on Diddy if Diddy does maintain strong control over the matchup because of the fact that Diddy's a fast faller and Ivysaur can do some work on fast fallers. I want to scroll over and see.
I was seeing who put Myst in this. Oh, Light.
So, Albuquerque native Light. Lighto. Is that like to call him?
That's correct.
Oh, looks like we're starting out already.
We're just going right in. Both players anxious for the blood.
Very warmed up.
Excellent match.
And wow, Steel Kangaroo with a really strong start. Like I was saying about Diddy being a fast faller, if he doesn't maintain control of this matchup, Ivysaur is just gonna outspace him, he's gonna out combo him. Wow! That was a great forward air setup, and almost getting him with the up B sweet spot.
Steel Kangaroo racking up some serious damage. Let's see if he can take stock.
He's looking a lot more comfortable in this matchup, or at least against this player. I'm betting these players have played quite a bit.
I was talking to Lando, and the Legend of Lando, as he's affectionately referred to by Tag, and he was saying that he believes Myst can beat anybody if he's just playing, you know, at his level. He was like, yeah, sure, Myst can beat Filthy if he wants to, you know. And whether or not that's true, we'll let the results show.
I feel like Diddy's that kind of character. Diddy's, you know, probably one of the best characters in the game. We haven't seen a lot of prevalent players with him since Junebug, but at the same time, I just do feel like he has so much potential that put in the hands of the right player, really, he can beat any character.
Well, I thought there were two Diddys in top 16 at Bigger Battle.
Were there?
Yeah, I know Luck plays Fox, but or Lucky or Luck, one of the two. We had Junebug. We had. I think there were two Diddys though. I don't remember who they were. I looked up on my commentating game before that time I got on one. But back to the match.
Watch all those old PM streams. And definitely looks like Steel Kangaroo is dominating this matchup, especially after coming off of a loss from Neil. You really feel the need to control the matchup, and that's exactly what Steel Kangaroo is doing.
Very commanding lead indeed. Ooh, I like the control there.
Myst bringing it back though. Myst saying, you can't control this matchup, I'm a Diddy. Oh, great reverse back air. Him and his reverse back airs, I don't know if they're intentional, but it's a pretty big hitbox, but at the same time, at very opportune times, he has done reverse back airs, so.
Now that's definitely an Ivysaur specific, you know, thing. It's like Link players will throw up the up B. You will see Fox players wave shining all over the place. Very, very smart reverse back airs are going to happen anytime you have a good Ivysaur.
Oh, okay.
Or as my dad would say, a player worth his salt.
So, yeah, he's going to save the Solar Beam. I was about to say, that was a Solar Beam setup. He's going to save the Solar Beam for the next stock, because he was at way too high of a percent. Or Myst was at way too high of a percent for him to want to invest that. So, smart edge play by Myst. Looks like he's going to bring it back here if he can just get this edge guard. And he does! Wow!
I love how he leaves the banana by neutral dropping it right on the ledge to cover that as a recovery option.
Yeah, you can't hop on the stage.
That was genius. That was so well played.
Now we have an even game. It's looking a lot different than it did earlier on when Steel Kangaroo had, you know, full stock lead and percent lead.
But it looks like a lot of that is coming down to the item control that Myst is putting out. You know, he's throwing that banana everywhere. See, he's never leaving more than a couple of frames without that banana.
It's very Junebug-esque to basically say, at any point in time, if I can have a banana, I will have a banana, or I will put it in a spot that is terrible for you.
I mean, he has had a bunch of bananas. This is looking like one of the most appealing sets I have seen. Sorry guys, if I keep making those bad puns, they're gonna make me split in commentary.
I gave Galton this look. He knew.
Oh man.
Solar Beam's still on deck. It looks like Steel Kangaroo is just looking for the right setup. All the moves that I've seen him go for.
God, that was bananas.
He's going for a lot of back airs, which I think could very easily set up into a Solar Beam. Same with Nair, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, but it looks like Myst could take this stock if he just plays his edge right. Oh.
EGTing that banana into fair. That was really good.
That was really smart. And he's really outspacing Myst right now, but Myst gets the down smash on the Myst tech. And that's going to be that stock. Wow. And that's going to be it. Just a quick knock off the edge. And he says you don't have the recovery to get back. Get out of here.
Steel Kangaroo says, that monkey is a beanie baby compared to my prowess.
It looks like Myst is even more so focusing on items than he was before. Because it's down to the wire, he really wants to ensure he packs on those little bits of damage. Just to make sure that, when it comes down to the wire, that he has the advantage.
He's done it once, but I definitely want to see Steel Kangaroo try to get more control of the items that are being thrown at him.
I definitely agree. He keeps throwing leaves, but it seems like Peanuts and Banana kind of out-prioritize the lead.
See there, instead of going off stage, I would go for the banana, place it, and then go off stage.
That was a Solar Beam. He was too scared. Oh, and it barely misses. That would have been amazing.
And he has missed with a Solar Beam. Oh, this is so stressful.
It's down to the wire. Oh, he's going to have to pop up. Oh, but it's safe there. Oh, that should be it. Nope. It looks like he's getting back. Myst with the good DI. Good recovery. Oh, the up air is going to take that stock. And we have game 1 all done.
Steel Kangaroo grabbing a nail-biter of a victory over Myst in that first game.
Very close game. Those are the kinds of games I like to see.
Myst really bringing it back with item control. Like we said, we definitely want to see Steel Kangaroo wave dashing into those bananas and just saying, you get no bananas.
Exactly.
This is a fruit-free game right here.
That's what he needs to do if really he wants to really
there he is.
control
He's
the
got the
matchup.
banana.
But he did win last game.
He's got the banana. Neutral drops.
It's starting off pretty strong, keeping him in the corner, but it looks like it's been reversed. Kind of the obvious role, trying to get away from the hedge. He doesn't like being in that corner. Some inventive combos coming from Steel Kangaroo. Oh, and that's going to be it for Steel Kangaroo. He cannot reach the ledge.
Excellent ledge guarding by Myst there.
Oh, great confirm into the down smash. Forward air and a down smash. That's going to put Steel Kangaroo in a bad position, but this just kind of lets him back onto the stage. He says, I don't want to deal with you off the ledge. Oh, wow. Phenomenal up air.
And we've seen right here is why when it goes to the ledge, Myst tends to go big shot on this nonsense. I don't get you. Come on. You guys will get that when you're older, and you can listen to rap music.
There's no children watching this.
There might be New Mexicans.
Oh, true. We're children at heart.
Everybody in New Mexico is a child. Land of enchantment indeed. Back to the match!
Oh, great confirm. Just straight up banana into down smash. He knew he was going to land and committed to the down smash. Oh, he's just putting in work with his banana.
Ooh, that down smash angle though. Ooh. And still makes it back. Diddy Kong's recovery confirmed absolutely broken.
It seems like Steel Kangaroo this match has been trying to space out Myst harder rather than control the projectiles as much. It's kind of the opposite of what I thought he was going to focus on. And it's really been his downfall. like he is going to bring the stock back. Solar Beam almost on deck. Just needs a little bit more charge.
That was jab, just in case anybody didn't catch what did all that damage and sent it to that angle. Ivysaur broken. Please patch TMW. And I just want Steel Kangaroo to grab his nuts. He's not even trying to grab his nuts. Okay, he gets the banana. I think that's a well-placed banana. Oh, but he doesn't capitalize.
This game's looking a lot different than the first game. You know, I was expecting Steel Kangaroo to kind of keep his momentum throughout the whole thing because of his match with Neil, but it looks like Myst is really adapting.
Well, they've both been adapting. This is entirely a different game than we saw first game. I mean, on top of that, you know, Steel Kangaroo didn't even maintain all this momentum in the first game. Myst was
really did
bringing that back, yeah. But he does take the stock.
Yeah.
Is definitely a climbable mountain. For
Solar Beam on deck. No, it's not on deck yet. No. Steel Kangaroo really avoiding shielding this stock, it seems like, because he's been getting grabbed. And Myst just gets these immediate confirms out of grabs. You know, forward air, back air.
Takes the banana, but does decide not to get aggressive with it. Ooh,
oh, great Solar Beam. Set up perfectly. He knew that was going to connect.
I might have done an up B there and tried to save my Solar Beam, but the fact is he does need to close that stock down immediately.
Ooh, and he tries to confirm into a 14, it doesn't work out. And we're going to see Steel Kangaroo bring this back. Whoa, okay.
It seems like Steel Kangaroo is using the banana to position behind him to try and bait Diddy into going for his banana. And that really doesn't seem like he's been working as well as he wants to do so far.
Wow, Steel Kangaroo bringing it back with the up air. That was a phenomenal comeback by Steel Kangaroo. Steel Kangaroo showing why he took the first game, why he is up 2-0. Let's see what Myst can do.
I feel like I just heard one of the spectators have an orgasm there. That was some very exciting Project M. The game now stands at 21-0. No, just kidding. 2-0. We are in best of 5, so Myst gonna need to really change his strategies right about now if he wants to continue in this tournament.
He's playing phenomenally that whole game, but that last stock, Steel Kangaroo just turned it up. Even though Myst was spacing his projectiles just as he had, Steel Kangaroo found a way around it. It did some work. That stock, amazing up air finisher. On to this next game.
And Myst will not be outdone. He immediately goes in for the damage.
He is mad about that. And Steel Kangaroo can sense that anger.
Trying to pay a little bit more patient, I agree. But he also does need to make sure he's throwing out tons of hitboxes to protect that space. And
Steel Kangaroo throwing out a few more Razor Blades than I had seen before. He really just wants to seal this out. Rio does not want to have to deal with this Diddy anymore. But Myst is saying, I am not down. I am not out for the count. Adapting to all these Razor Blades, shooting more peanuts. They clank with the Razor Blade. Make both projectiles disappear, so. Great first stock for Myst. This is what we want to see. We want to see a game 4, game 5. That is what makes the top 8 good, or top 16 good. Oh, looks like it's top 6 now. So, this is what we want to see from Myst. Oh, that forward smash barely missing. And Myst is really decisive in this game. Up full stock and has the percent lead, but Steel Kangaroo saying none of that business.
Excellent DI.
Oh, and he reverses the pop gun to try to get a back air. It's not released in time. And also, Steel Kangaroo, good recovery. That should be a yes, it is.
I like how Myst is actually going really deep for those ledge guards because he knows that Ivysaur has the ability to tether, so he's trying to get him with the up B
He's trying to stop him before he tethers.
Yeah, exactly.
Tether's
Well, that's
so
what I mean.
safe.
That's why he's going out so deep. He's trying to get those up B covers before Ivysaur's able to tether.
Oh wow. Okay, that forward smash definitely gonna kill. Almost seemed like Steel Kangaroo was almost able to smash the eye out of it, but not quite. And Myst up. 3 stocks to 1, equal percents. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 stocks to 2, but equal percents, a definite lead.
He air dodged down to catch the peanut and then threw it. He caught his own peanut immediately after firing. So.
That's the June bug. I used to see June bug do that all the time.
Myst definitely bringing his own textile and other textiles to popular Diddy players into this game. And we do have a solar beam on deck.
Oh wow!
He throws it
just
away.
barely. He really wants to bring this game back. He does not want to go to another game, but it's looking pretty grim for Steel Kangaroo's game 3. And Myst just unrelenting, keeping him at the ledge.
Well, Myst knows that he can afford to make mistakes right about now. He definitely wants to continue to apply this pressure.
With that said, he's still not making any mistakes. This pressure's great. Getting good up smash. Steel Kangaroo a bit more on the offensive. He was trying to fight him. He was trying to fight the peanuts with his razor blades, but it just wasn't working. And in a down air finish. Just hold the ledge. Down air when he pops up. Shazam.
Well, Myst has declared he will not go quietly into the night, and we're going to game 4. Very commanding game 3 for Myst to take that and bring it back to a 2-1.
Okay. Here we go, game 4. Both players starting off very defensively, both jumping to the top platform. Just really throwing projectiles at each other. Interesting way to start out, you know. You think one person would be aggressive because nothing's going to get done, but looks like Myst is getting something done. Starting out. Already getting a decent percent. Avoiding that grab from Steel Kangaroo. Oh, Steel Kangaroo fighting back.
I keep going out for the up B there.
Oh, tries to edge guard him with the down air, but it does not work out.
So it seems like he decided that he wants to keep Diddy up high for longer periods of time and kind of force him to use less horizontal movement.
Exactly, yes. Diddy's horizontal movement way better than Ivy's.
But he does miss the retether.
He got him, but he got himself too. Oh wow, great conversion. 54% from that combo. What else are we going to see from Myst? He's looking good this game. It is even stocks, but Myst looked pretty dominant most of this game. Steel Kangaroo trying to fight back, but Myst defense on shielding all of those vines. Oh, and he crouch cancels and gets a down smash. Great option. Knowing that Steel Kangaroo seems to be wanting to get these jabs. Oh, and keeping him at the ledge again. You know, Steel Kangaroo really has to stop going to the ledge. He needs to control center stage. Because at that point, he's going to control the projectile game. Oh, and great conversion. Forward air to down air. Pulling off his Ivysaur Ken combo. We'll call it the Con combo. His name's Steel Kangaroo. The Kane combo? We'll call it the Kane combo.
Well, we said that Steel Kangaroo wanted to keep Diddy Kong up high, and we can see that that's exactly what he's doing, and he's looking much more confident doing that.
Still a fairly even game, but like we said before, Myst really showing the dominance most of the game, showing the lead most of the game. And the Steel Kangaroo just keeping up. Oh, but it looks like he's bringing it back to this combo. Oh, is that going to be it? That is going to be it.
Yeah, those high crucial interactions are becoming a really big deciding factor in this game.
You know, I do wonder why Steel Kangaroo would pick Wario Land. Diddy could probably kill off the sides earlier. I might be mistaken, but it doesn't make sense to me. Especially after we just saw the forward air kill.
I think he's less concerned about the blast zones and more concerned with keeping Diddy above him.
That makes sense with the with the platforms, the smaller stage, so that he has less room to spam projectiles.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense.
He's trying to hit him up in juggler. Right, so.
Diddy's combo game goes everywhere, but Ivy's really is more of a
45 degrees.
Yeah, exactly.
45 degrees. That's, if you're at 45 degrees,
even vertical.
Yeah.
With those downers, with those up airs, with the bullet seed, all those moves really can only hit if Diddy's above you or below you, not really in front of you. Now he does have some moves that can set up for those, but for the most part, you're gonna want to be in that position above or below your opponent, so that you can land those really devastating moves.
No, Kangaroo is... Oh!
And that's it. We have a game 5. This is what we want to see.
And this is the last game for one of these players here tonight. Will still Kangaroo be sent to prison of defeat, or will Myst be greatly missed at this tournament? I'm a little disappointed that Still Kangaroo didn't go for an earlier Solar Beam, because he did have Solar Beam on deck and it was last stock.
Yeah, I agree. Even getting the damage, would have been nice. Some pretty heavy damage on the Solar Beam. And both players really taking a minute to breathe. Steel Kangaroo looking down, thinking to himself, what am I doing differently than those first 2 games? And now, Steel Kangaroo did bring back that game 2 from a pretty big deficit. There is that. So it is looking like Myst could win this very well, but Steel Kangaroo really taking his time, thinking about what he needs to do. Let's see if that makes a difference. Let's see if that can really bring Steel Kangaroo that momentum that he had in the first game back.
Well, and it is all about momentum here. It's just like you're saying. Both of these players are stressed out. They're using breathing control techniques to try and calm themselves down and figure out what it is they need to do differently. Speaking of, what do you think that is for Myst?
I think that Myst really needs to stay closer to Diddy, and he needs to keep center control more. Because when Diddy's at the ledge, his banana is not going to be as useful. His peanuts are not going to be as useful, and he can really determine the pace of the matchup. Razor Blade's going to be a bit better. Really, Myst just has a lot less options when Steel Kangaroo has center stage, but Steel Kangaroo has just been giving him, or going to the ledge, so that he can shoot Razor Blades, blah, 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 Razor Leaves. So I really think that if he starts focusing on being center stage, make sure that he keeps Myst at the ledge, like Myst has kept him, because he's been going to the ledge, that will make the difference. And it looks like he is making that difference now. He's keeping center stage. That's what we want to see. So
the up air takes a stock and he begins to charge his Solar Beam.
Steel Kangaroo showing a sign of life, saying, I'm not down and out. I might have just lost 2 games in a row, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, good recovery. Really covering Diddy's options on hitting him while he's feathering. And see, now, this is the position that Steel Kangaroo was in those last 2 games, where he was losing, and the second game, where he was losing most of the game. He does not have center stage, he's at the edge, and he has very few options. Now he has center stage again. See, he's pushing Myst to the edge and saying, this is my stage.
Still Kangaroo tripping on about 8 banana pills there, or 1 banana pill 8 times. Whichever one's more embarrassing there. Ooh, that was nuts. That was nuts.
It was very nuts. And Steel Kangaroo is still in the lead, but stocks are even. Let's see what Myst can do.
Steel Kangaroo looking to juggle as much as possible this match, and I think that's part of why he's ahead currently.
And that's what he's trying to do with Wario Land, but I don't think it worked out because he lost some stocks really early because of the blast zones.
Yeah.
So I think the stage is a lot more suitable for him. He can utilize that platform every once in a while when he needs to. He has much more stage to really control.
Well, and Smash Bros has low blast zones, relatively low blast zones.
It does.
He's gonna be able to kill off the top a little bit earlier than in a place like Delfino or Dreamland.
And he wants those up air kills. where he's been getting most of his kills. That's been where he's been getting a lot of his damage. Yeah. I don't think that would have killed. He's trying to get the damage. He's trying to get the lead. You know, this is a game 5 situation. You want everything that you can get. You don't want to say, I'm playing the long game. You want to say, I want as much lead as I can get right now, and we'll see what we have to do after. But Myst taking advantage of the Ivysaur recovery, just making him hop up on the stage, getting on the forward air. Very efficient.
Yep. It seems like despite the paradigm, they are playing very even here. This is going to be a nail-biter of a match.
And they are playing a lot more fast-paced this game. It's great to see that they aren't playing more defensively. You know, they aren't really relying more on projectiles. They're really going at it. And they're really taking risks and saying, hey, look, when it comes down to it, I'm better at making fast decisions than you, rather than I'm better at playing slow game.
Well, I mean, they both want to win. You know, they do not want to have to go home here at YT5.
You can see it with both players. For example, Steel Kangaroo just came right in on that peanut, hit him with the nair, and then hit him with the jab. Very smart.
Steel Kangaroo is still really struggling getting around these items.
He is. We do have an even game here. This is down to the wire. Phenomenal, and that's going to be it. That's going to be an up air.
And with an up air, Steel Kangaroo sends Myst to his tournament stock.
Oh, let's see what Myst can do here. It looks like Steel Kangaroo's getting a little nervous. You know, last stock, I need to take the stock, but he does get a power shield. Slips on the banana, lets him have it back. Ooh, great pressure. Looks like he's really covering his options with the nairs. You can tell that Myst wants the stock. And he's making some you know, questionable decisions because of it. He's being a little over-aggressive. Oh, and it looks like
Kangaroo does his very best to send a message there.
That's not going to be it.
Puppy out of neutral.
We have a Solar Beam on deck. That is really, really bad for Myst. Myst is going to be playing a lot more scared now. He cannot get hit with one setup in the Solar Beam. But it looks like he might take this stock. Let's see what happens. Oh, and he just gives him the stage. I think that has been one of the main downfalls of Myst, is giving Steel Kangaroo the stage.
Yeah, but you have to understand that he does have Solar Beam on deck, and the blast zones are close enough to where he could just, you know...
In this situation, definitely true. He does want to
could punish that kind of ledge guarding, so you don't want to be, you know, too rash when you're playing against a player of the caliber of, say, Steel Kangaroo, who has a Solar Beam.
Indeed, very, very true.
Don't sound too bright there.
Right? Oh, I thought that was gonna be a Solar Beam. I thought he was gonna hop back Solar Beam, but he didn't. I want to see this end with the Solar Beam. But Steel Kangaroo does not care. He just wants it to be over. He does not care about the style. And oh, just barely. If he had not moved back or moved forward just a little bit, that would have landed.
And Myst cannot afford to miss here. He cannot afford to drop a combo.
Oh, but it looks like he might bring it back. He's racking up the percent on Steel Kangaroo. He has control of the ledge, and that down smash hits, but it is not the end. Forced. Oh, that is the end for Steel Kangaroo, and Myst brings it back. Amazing comeback!
Steel Kangaroo. Myst proves that he is the dominant player here tonight. Wow. We'll find out about that at the next tournament.
Phenomenal 3-game comeback. That was an amazing game.
I mean, that's what you want to see here at a larger monthly. You want to see players who are going toe-to-toe. They're going to Game 5. They're going to tournament stock. And it's all being protected for everyone's entertainment here on the big screen.